My child, I know that sometimes the words of others can weigh heavily on your heart. When they speak poorly about your voice, it can feel as though they are attacking a very intimate part of you. Your voice is not just a sound, it's an expression of everything you are. And I want you to know that every word you speak has value, even when others don't see it. I created you with a unique voice, and in my eyes, it is perfect. Criticism can hurt, but don't let it change who you are. I am by your side to strengthen you. Remember, your worth doesn't depend on anyone's approval but mine. The voices of the world may try to bring you down, but my voice is always one of love, encouragement, and truth. Stand firm in who you are, knowing that I am with you in every word you speak. When someone speaks ill of something as personal as your voice, it may feel like they're wounding you in a very deep place. But I remind you, those words do not define who you are. What matters is what I think of you, and to me, you are precious. Your voice, your life, your essence, all of it was shaped by my hands. Don't let the criticisms extinguish that truth. My child, there will be times when the world will try to make you doubt yourself. They will criticize, mock, and try to diminish you. But in those moments, I call you to remember who you are in me. I know you better than anyone, and I tell you now, you are capable of great things. Your voice holds power because I gave it to you to use with confidence and wisdom. Stand tall, don't let the criticism silence you. Now, I want you to draw closer to me. If you believe that I made you unique and with a special purpose, type, my voice is precious in God's eyes. Sometimes, the negative words we hear can settle into our hearts as if they were truths. But, dear one, remember that what others say does not have the power to define you. I am the only one who knows your true worth, and I tell you, you are valuable. What the world sees as a flaw, I see as beauty. What they criticize, I love, because everything in you is made with care and intention. I know you long to be accepted. That's natural, it's human. But, child, don't seek your acceptance from people. They are imperfect, just like you. True acceptance, true security, comes from me. I accept you completely, just as you are. Your voice, your way of expressing yourself, all of it is part of my design. If you believe that God accepts you just as you are, type, I am accepted by God. You see, my love, the world's standards are ever changing, but my love for you never changes. Your voice, even when it is criticized or misunderstood, is a gift I have given you. It is through your voice that you can bring light into the world, share my love, and speak truth. Do not let others' opinions dim the light I have placed inside you. I know it's hard when people speak harshly about something as close to you as your voice. It can feel as though they are rejecting a part of your very being. But I am here to remind you, your voice was made by me, and it is filled with purpose. Don't let their words make you doubt that. If you trust that your voice carries God's purpose, type, my voice has a divine purpose. As you walk through life, there will always be those who don't understand you, who don't see your true value. But I see you, and I know the depth of your heart. Don't be discouraged by the words of others. They don't know the plans I have for you, nor do they know the greatness within you. Keep speaking, keep using your voice for good, and know that I am with you every step of the way. Even when it feels like the world is against you, remember that I am for you. And if I am for you, no one can stand against you. Your voice was made to proclaim truth, to bring peace, and to share love. Continue using it boldly, and don't let the criticisms of others silence you. If you are ready to use your voice for God's purpose, type, I will speak boldly for God. My dear child, I see the struggle within you, the battle between wanting to be accepted and the desire to stay true to who you are. But let me remind you, you were never meant to blend in. I created you to be unique, to stand out in a world that often tries to force everyone into the same mold. Your voice is a reflection of that uniqueness. It carries a piece of my heart within it, and when you speak with authenticity, you are reflecting the light I placed inside you. You don't need to change or hide parts of yourself just to fit in with others' expectations. I did not make you to be a copy of anyone else. Embrace your voice, exactly as it is. It was crafted by my hands with intention and love. There is power in your authenticity, and I will use your voice to touch hearts in ways that no one else can. Trust that I have a plan for every word you speak. Sometimes, the world will try to make you believe that you need to sound a certain way or speak like everyone else to be valued. But, my child, I tell you now, that's not true. I created you to be different. The beauty of your voice lies in its uniqueness. You don't need to conform to the world's standards. Instead, embrace the voice I have given you. When you speak from a place of truth, from the depths of who you are glorifying me. If you believe that your voice is a gift from God, type, my voice is a reflection of God's love. Authenticity isn't always easy. It means standing firm in who you are, even when others don't understand or appreciate it. But I am calling you to be brave. I am calling you to trust in the voice I have given you. Speak with confidence, knowing that you are enough, just as you are. The world may not always applaud your authenticity, but I do. I delight in seeing you embrace who I made you to be. When you allow yourself to be authentic, you create space for others to do the same. Your voice has the power to inspire those around you. When you speak from the heart, others can feel the truth in your words. Your authenticity is a light that shines in the darkness, showing others that they, too, can be who I created them to be. Never underestimate the impact of your true voice. If you are ready to embrace your authenticity, type, I will be who God created me to be. Remember, my child, even when others try to silence you, I am the one who has given you a voice. And no one can take that away. Your voice has a purpose that goes beyond what others see. It is a tool I have given you to speak truth, to share love, and to bring light into dark places. Do not be afraid to use it, even when others don't understand. I am guiding you every step of the way. There will be times when it feels like the world is against you, but I am always for you. And if I am for you, who can truly stand against you? The opinions of others may feel heavy, but my love is stronger. My plans for you are greater. Keep speaking, keep sharing, keep being true to who I created you to be. I will carry you through every storm of judgment you face. If you believe that God is for you, type, God is for me, always. My dear child, I know it's not easy to face judgment from others. But I am calling you to walk in faith, to trust in my love, and to let go of the need for others' approval. You do not need their approval, you have mine. And that is more than enough. When you place your trust in me, when you let me be the one who defines your worth, you will find a peace that surpasses all understanding. You will walk in confidence, knowing that you are fully loved and fully accepted by the one who created you. So, my child, keep moving forward. Let the judgments of others fade away like whispers in the wind. Focus on my voice, the one that speaks love and life into your soul. I am with you, and I will never stop reminding you of your worth, your purpose, and the beautiful gift of your voice. If you are ready to walk confidently in God's approval, type, God's approval is all I need. My beloved, I want you to understand something very special. your voice is one of the greatest gifts I have given you. It is through your voice that you share your heart, your thoughts, your dreams, and even your pain. Every time you speak, you are sharing a piece of the soul I carefully shaped within you. This is why it is so important that you continue to express yourself, no matter what others say or think. I know there are moments when you feel like your voice isn't being heard or when you feel discouraged because of the opinions of others. But, child, your voice matters. You were not created to stay silent, to hide your words, or to keep your thoughts to yourself. I have placed you in this world to speak life, to share truth, and to express the love I have poured into you. Do not let fear, doubt, or the harsh words of others keep you from using the gift of your voice. If you believe that God has given you a voice with purpose, type, "My voice is a gift from God." There will be times when speaking up feels difficult, times when you may question if anyone is truly listening. But I want to remind you that I am always listening. Every word you speak, every thought you share, is heard by me. I delight in hearing your voice because it is a reflection of the heart I have given you. You are never alone in your expression, for I am always by your side, encouraging you to continue sharing what is inside. When you express yourself, you open the door for others to do the same. Your voice has the power to inspire, to uplift, and to encourage those around you. When you speak with honesty and love, you are helping others find the courage to speak their truth as well. I have designed this world in such a way that each voice, including yours, plays a role in the greater harmony of creation. Do not hold back the words I have placed in your heart. If you are ready to express yourself with courage, type, "I will speak my truth with God's strength." Sometimes, my child, the world may try to make you feel like your voice doesn't matter or that your thoughts aren't important. But I tell you the opposite. Every time you speak with kindness, every time you share your heart, you are planting seeds of goodness in the lives of others. Even if you don't see immediate results, know that your words have power. They carry the potential to transform lives, to bring comfort, and to share my love. I encourage you to never be afraid to express your feelings, your dreams, or your concerns. Come to me with everything on your heart, and I will listen. But also, share with those around you. Your voice is a tool of connection, one that I designed to help you build relationships, to offer support, and to share joy. Do not underestimate the value of a word spoken at the right time. It can change everything for someone else. If you believe that your words have power, type, "My words can change lives with God's help." As you continue to express yourself, remember that I am always guiding you. There will be moments when you may not know what to say, or you may fear saying the wrong thing. In those times, trust in me. I will give you the words you need, the wisdom to speak with love, and the courage to speak with boldness. Lean on me, and I will help you use your voice for good. Your voice is not just for you, it is a part of the plan I have for the world around you. When you share your thoughts, your prayers, and your ideas, you are participating in something far greater than yourself. You are spreading my light into places that need it most. So speak, my child, with the confidence that I am using every word for my purpose. If you are ready to use your voice for God's purpose, type, "God, use my voice for your glory." I want you to remember, dear one, that your voice is a reflection of my love for you. The enemy may try to silence you with doubt or fear, but I have already overcome the enemy. Your voice belongs to me, and I will protect it. Do not let the fear of rejection or failure stop you from expressing yourself. You have been given this gift for a reason, and I will guide you in using it for my glory. When you speak, remember that your words have the ability to bring life. They can heal, encourage, and strengthen those who hear them. I have placed my love within you, and when you speak from that love, you are bringing my presence into every conversation. Let your voice be a beacon of light, a source of comfort, and a reflection of my grace. If you are ready to be a voice of love and light, type, I will speak with God's love and grace. Remember, my beloved, I didn't make you to fit into the world's expectations. I made you to be a reflection of my heart, and that means being true to yourself. When you embrace your authenticity, you are embracing the person I made you to be. There is freedom in that. Freedom from the pressures of this world, freedom from the fear of rejection, freedom to live fully as I intended. I see how sometimes you doubt yourself. The voices of others can be loud, and their opinions can make you question your worth. But listen to me, my child, your worth is not found in their opinions. Your worth is found in me. I created you with a purpose, and your voice is a part of that purpose. Trust in me, and trust in the voice I gave you. If you trust that God has given you a voice with purpose, type, I trust in God's plan for my voice. Authenticity requires courage. It means stepping out in faith even when it feels uncomfortable. It means being vulnerable, showing the world the real you, and trusting that I will guide you every step of the way. But know this, when you walk in authenticity, you are never alone. I am always with you, strengthening you, encouraging you, and helping you to use your voice for good. I want you to remember something important. I love your voice. Not the version of it that the world wants, but the real, authentic voice that I created. Your voice is a beautiful gift, and I am so proud of the way you are learning to use it. Keep going, my child. Keep speaking truth. Keep being yourself, and know that I am with you every time you raise your voice. If you believe God loves your authentic voice, type, God loves my voice just as it is. My child, the journey of embracing your authenticity will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. I have great plans for you, plans to use your voice in ways you can't even imagine yet. Don't let the world's standards hold you back. Step into the fullness of who you are in me. When you do, you will find a peace and joy that can only come from walking in the purpose I have for your life. Keep moving forward in faith, knowing that your voice is not just for you. It's for others, too. When you speak authentically, you are spreading my love, my truth, and my light to those around you. And that is something this world desperately needs. So be bold, be brave, and most of all, be true to who I made you to be. If you are ready to use your voice for God's glory, type, I will speak with authenticity and faith. My beloved child, I know how difficult it can be when others judge you. Their words can cut deep, especially when they criticize something as personal as your voice. But let me tell you, their judgment does not define you. I created you with a voice that is unique to you, and no one else can take that away. When others speak against you, remember that I am the one who sees your heart and knows your true worth. I understand that it's hard to ignore the opinions of others, especially when they seem so harsh or unfair. But I want you to lift your eyes to me. Do not let the judgments of others become the chains that hold you down. I am your creator, and I say to you now, you are enough. Your voice matters to me, and I will use it in ways you can't even imagine. Trust in my plan, not in the opinions of people who do not know the depths of your soul. If you believe that God knows your true worth, type, God defines my worth. My child, when others judge you, it often comes from a place of their own insecurity or misunderstanding. They may not see the full picture, but I do. I see every struggle you've been through, every challenge you've faced, and every word you've spoken in truth. Do not let the narrow minds of others make you doubt the voice I've given you. I have a purpose for your voice, and no amount of judgment can take that away from you. Sometimes the voices of others may feel louder than mine, but you must remember that my voice is the one that speaks truth. I know you, I see you, and I understand you. When the world judges you harshly, come to me. I am your refuge, your place of peace. I will remind you of who you really are. I will lift you up when the world tries to tear you down. Hold on to my words, and let them drown out the noise of judgment. If you trust that God's voice is the only one that matters, type, I listen to God's voice above all. Judgment from others can feel overwhelming, but you do not have to carry that weight. I am here to help you rise above it. When people speak against you, when they belittle your voice or your worth, come to me in prayer. I will strengthen you. I will remind you that you are my child, and I have created you for something far greater than their opinions. In me, you will find the courage to keep going even when others try to hold you back. I want you to see that their judgment is not a reflection of you, it is a reflection of them. You are not defined by their words. You are defined by my love. I have called you by name, and I have chosen you for a special purpose. No one else's judgment can change the plans I have for you. So, when they speak against you, stand firm in the knowledge that I am with you, and I will never leave you. If you believe that God's love defines you, type, God's love is my identity. You may not be able to control what others say, but you can control how you respond. When judgment comes your way, remember to respond with grace. Do not let bitterness or anger take root in your heart. Instead, forgive those who judge you, knowing that I have forgiven you for so much more. When you forgive, you free yourself from the burden of their judgment and make space for my peace to fill your heart. I want you to know that I am always watching over you. Every time you face judgment, every time you feel misunderstood or rejected, I am right there by your side. I will give you the strength to overcome. I will give you the wisdom to rise above. Trust in me, and I will help you navigate through the noise of others' opinions, leading you to a place of freedom and joy. If you are ready to rise above the judgment of others, type, I rise above with God's strength. My child, I know that it's not always easy to express yourself. Sometimes, the world feels like it's moving too fast, and it's hard to find the right words. But I am patient, and I will help you. Come to me whenever you feel unsure or lost. I will give you the clarity and peace you need to speak with confidence. Trust in me, and I will guide your voice in every situation. You are not meant to stay silent. I have placed a message within you that the world needs to hear. Do not let anything hold you back. Speak boldly, speak kindly, and trust that I am using every word for good. Your voice has the power to bring change, not only in your life, but in the lives of others. I am with you always, helping you to use this gift for my glory. If you believe that God is with you as you speak, type, God is with me every time I speak. Beloved, there is no greater joy for me than to see you walk in the fullness of who you are. And that includes expressing yourself, using your voice to share the love, truth, and light I have placed in your heart. The world needs your voice, and I will use it in ways you cannot yet imagine. Trust me, speak with faith, and watch how I move through you. So go ahead, my child, express yourself without fear. You are never alone, for I am always listening, always guiding, and always working through you. Your voice is a gift, and I will continue to show you how to use it for my glory. If you are ready to trust God with your voice, type, I trust God with my voice and my heart. My beloved child, I want to talk to you about something that matters deeply to me, your sense of worth. I see every thought you have about yourself, every doubt, and every insecurity. You may feel like you don't measure up, that your voice, your abilities, or even your very self are not enough. But I need you to know, with all of your heart, that I see you differently. You are my masterpiece, and nothing about you was made by accident. I created you intentionally, with love and purpose, and I want you to embrace who you are. The world will often try to make you feel less than, comparing you to others, telling you that you need to change this or that to be accepted. But listen to me, my child, you are already accepted by the one whose opinion matters most, mine. I don't want you to change to meet the world's standards. I want you to step into the fullness of who I made you to be. You are perfect in my eyes because I designed you that way. Your voice, your personality, your gifts, they are all part of my beautiful plan for you. If you believe that God created you with love and purpose, type, I am God's masterpiece. So often, you look in the mirror and only see what you think are flaws. But when I look at you, I see someone full of potential, someone overflowing with my love. I see a child of mine who is unique and irreplaceable. I know every detail about you, the number of hairs on your head, the sound of your laugh, and the way your voice trembles when you are unsure. I cherish all of it. You don't need to strive for perfection in the world's eyes, because you are already perfect in mine. I know it's not always easy to accept yourself when the voices around you are so loud, telling you that you need to be different. But I want to remind you that those voices don't know you like I do. They don't see the beauty of your heart, the depth of your soul, or the purpose I have placed within you. I call you to stop listening to those voices and start listening to mine. My voice is one of love, of affirmation, and of acceptance. You are my child, and I am proud of you just as you are. If you believe that God accepts you just as you are, type, God accepts me, and I accept myself. Child, I know the battles you fight inside your mind. I see how you question yourself, how you wonder if you're worthy of love, of success, of happiness. But let me tell you this, you are worthy, not because of anything you've done, but because I made you. Your worth is not based on your achievements or your failures. It's not defined by how others see you or even how you see yourself. Your worth comes from me, and I declare that you are precious beyond measure. I have chosen you, my dear one, for great things. You may not see it yet, but I am working in your life, guiding you toward the purpose I created for you. Part of that journey involves learning to accept yourself, to see yourself through my eyes. When you begin to do that, you will experience a freedom that the world cannot offer. You will no longer feel the need to compare yourself to others because you will know, deep in your heart, that you are enough. If you are ready to see yourself through God's eyes, type, I am enough in God's eyes. I want you to understand, my child, that self-acceptance is not about ignoring your flaws or pretending that you're perfect. It's about embracing the truth that you are loved, even in your imperfections. I see your weaknesses, and I love you still. I see your struggles, and I stand by you. My love for you is unconditional, and it is constant. Nothing you do can make me love you more, and nothing you do can make me love you less. You are mine, and I am yours. So, when the world tells you that you need to be more successful, more attractive, more like someone else, remember my words. You don't need to be more. You need only to be who I created you to be. Rest in the knowledge that you are fully loved, fully accepted, and fully worthy, just as you are. My love is enough to fill every gap, to heal every wound, and to lift you higher than you ever thought possible. If you trust in God's unconditional love, type, God's love is more than enough for me. My child, the journey to self-acceptance isn't always easy. The world will continue to try to pull you in different directions, telling you that you're not good enough. But every time those thoughts creep in, I want you to come back to me. I will remind you of the truth. I will remind you that I made you fearfully and wonderfully, that you are clothed in my righteousness, and that I have a great purpose for your life. You are not defined by your past mistakes, nor are you limited by your present circumstances. I am constantly at work within you, transforming you, shaping you into the person I created you to be. But this transformation is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of who you already are in me. Your voice, your gifts, your heart, they are all part of my perfect design for your life. If you are ready to embrace who God made you to be, type, I embrace who God created me to be. There is a deep peace that comes from accepting yourself as my creation. It allows you to walk confidently in the path I have set before you without fear of rejection or failure. When you know who you are in me, nothing the world says can shake you. You will be anchored in my love, standing strong in the knowledge that you are fully accepted, fully loved, and fully capable of fulfilling the purpose I have for you. So, my child, let go of the doubts. Release the insecurities. Trust in my love for you, and trust that I have made you exactly as you need to be. You are not a mistake. You are not lacking. You are my creation, and I will use you to do great things. Walk in that truth, speak with confidence, and never doubt the value of your voice. If you believe that God has a purpose for your life, type, God has great plans for me. Let this truth take root in your heart today. You are loved, you are enough, and you are exactly who I intended you to be. My love for you is unshakable, and I will guide you every step of the way. Keep moving forward, knowing that you are always held in my embrace. You are my precious child, and I am so proud of who you are becoming. If you trust in God's plan for your life, type, I trust God with my life and my future. My beloved child, I want to talk to you about something that matters deeply to me, your sense of worth. I see every thought you have about yourself, every doubt, and every insecurity. You may feel like you don't measure up, that your voice, your abilities, or even your very self are not enough. But I need you to know, with all of your heart, that I see you differently. You are my masterpiece, and nothing about you was made by accident. I created you intentionally, with love and purpose, and I want you to embrace who you are. The world will often try to make you feel less than, comparing you to others, telling you that you need to change this or that to be accepted. But listen to me, my child, you are already accepted by the one whose opinion matters most, mine. I don't want you to change to meet the world's standards. I want you to step into the fullness of who I made you to be. You are perfect in my eyes because I designed you that way. Your voice, your personality, your gifts, they are all part of my beautiful plan for you. If you believe that God created you with love and purpose, type, I am God's masterpiece. So often, you look in the mirror and only see what you think are flaws. But when I look at you, I see someone full of potential, someone overflowing with my love. I see a child of mine who is unique and irreplaceable. I know every detail about you, the number of hairs on your head, the sound of your laugh, and the way your voice trembles when you are unsure. I cherish all of it. You don't need to strive for perfection in the world's eyes, because you are already perfect in mine. I know it's not always easy to accept yourself when the voices around you are so loud, telling you that you need to be different. But I want to remind you that those voices don't know you like I do. They don't see the beauty of your heart, the depth of your soul, or the purpose I have placed within you. I call you to stop listening to those voices and start listening to mine. My voice is one of love, of affirmation, and of acceptance. You are my child, and I am proud of you just as you are. If you believe that God accepts you just as you are, type, God accepts me, and I accept myself. Child, I know the battles you fight inside your mind. I see how you question yourself, how you wonder if you're worthy of love, of success, of happiness. But let me tell you this, you are worthy, not because of anything you've done, but because I made you. Your worth is not based on your achievements or your failures. It's not defined by how others see you or even how you see yourself. Your worth comes from me, and I declare that you are precious beyond measure. I have chosen you, my dear one, for great things. You may not see it yet, but I am working in your life, guiding you toward the purpose I created for you. Part of that journey involves learning to accept yourself, to see yourself through my eyes. When you begin to do that, you will experience a freedom that the world cannot offer. You will no longer feel the need to compare yourself to others because you will know, deep in your heart, that you are enough. If you are ready to see yourself through God's eyes, type, I am enough in God's eyes. I want you to understand, my child, that self-acceptance is not about ignoring your flaws or pretending that you're perfect. It's about embracing the truth that you are loved, even in your imperfections. I see your weaknesses, and I love you still. I see your struggles, and I stand by you. My love for you is unconditional, and it is constant. Nothing you do can make me love you more, and nothing you do can make me love you less. You are mine, and I am yours. So, when the world tells you that you need to be more successful, more attractive, more like someone else, remember my words. You don't need to be more. You need only to be who I created you to be. Rest in the knowledge that you are fully loved, fully accepted, and fully worthy, just as you are. My love is enough to fill every gap, to heal every wound, and to lift you higher than you ever thought possible. I have given you gifts that are meant to be shared with the world, and your voice is one of the greatest of those gifts. As you develop your voice, it will become a reflection of the love, wisdom, and truth I have placed inside of you. The more you lean on me, the more your voice will shine with the light of my spirit. Trust me, and I will help you speak with boldness and clarity, knowing that your words are backed by my power. If you trust that God is growing your voice, type, God is helping me grow in strength and confidence. My child, I want you to remember that developing your voice is not just about speaking, but also about listening. A truly strong voice comes from a heart that listens to me first. As you spend time with me, in prayer and reflection, I will fill you with wisdom and understanding. I will give you the words to speak, and I will show you when it's time to speak and when it's time to listen. Your voice will carry more weight when it is rooted in my truth, so always seek me first. When you listen to me, your voice becomes an instrument of peace and truth. It will no longer be swayed by the opinions of the world or the fear of rejection. Instead, it will be steady, confident, and full of love. The more time you spend with me, the more your voice will reflect my heart. You will find that you speak not out of fear or insecurity, but out of the deep well of love and grace that I have placed within you. If you are ready to listen to God and let Him guide your voice, type, I will listen to God's guidance. As your voice continues to develop, I want you to use it to build others up. Speak life into those around you. Encourage them, uplift them, and remind them of my love. Your words have the power to bring hope to those who feel hopeless, joy to those who are burdened, and strength to those who are weak. When you speak with the love I have given you, you are being my hands and feet in the world. So don't hold back, my child. Your voice is meant to be used. Speak with confidence, knowing that I am with you. Speak with love, knowing that your words can bring light into the darkest places. And always remember, I am developing your voice every day. Trust in me, and I will continue to guide you, teach you, and use you for my glory. If you are ready to use your voice to build others up, type, I will speak words of life and love. Beloved, your voice is a gift, and I take great joy in seeing you grow it. Continue to speak with courage, knowing that every word is part of the purpose I have for you. I will help you develop your voice in ways you cannot yet imagine. Stay close to me, and I will fill your heart with the words that need to be spoken. You are my precious child, and I have great plans for the voice I have given you. If you trust in God's plan for your voice, type, God has great plans for my voice.